This is how you know, like, a stream has gone too far.
It's wonderful. 10 out of fucking 10.
No, it's bad. It's
Yeah,
bad.
it's
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, you're recording?
Yeah.
Just now.
Hi.
Yeah, Johnny's here, and he's not playing VR now,
I'm
so
not,
he's
I'm
kind
holding
of...
a cat.
We are.
He's present.
VR.
We are VR.
VR
Yeah, now I'm actually
troopers.
walking again.
We are VR. VR troopers.
Oh, I want it.
Well, it's
Give
going to
it,
be
Daddy.
it's just drama now. We're just
Yeah.
we're in the drama section.
The drama zone?
We're in the
Yeah.
drama zone.
Days of Our Lives.
Yeah.
South.
Yeah.
Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our lives. General Hospital.
Is that a thing?
The
Young and the Restless. I'm just naming soap operas. Passions. All My Parents' Offspring. All My Children is what the actual. All My Parents' Offspring was the
As the
spoof
World
version.
Turns.
As the World Turns.
Yes.
All My Parents' Offspring was the joke name on Fairly Odd Parents when it popped on TV.
And then there's...
But the actual show is All My Children.
Love and the Loveless.
Love and the Loveless.
Yes.
Desperate Housewives? That's not a soap opera.
No,
No, that's just...
technically, kind
I
of.
think
It's
my
just
mom
shit.
still watches Young and the Restless.
Probably.
To this day.
Yeah.
It's still
And, like,
going?
Yeah.
It's
A lot
been-
of those are.
It's been going since, like, it's gotta be, like,
hmm
50 years
Well,
old?
it's like All My Children and Days of Our Lives. They're just
No,
kind
it's
of that
more than
old.
50 years old because,
It has to
like, my grandmother was watching it.
Yeah, my grandma watched. My mom and my grandma watched Days of Our Lives when my mom was a kid, and
never-
mom.
When you say grandma, I never noticed you do that like really heavy AW Southern drawl on the back end.
What are you talking about?
Grandma.
I do not.
Grandma. Say grandma.
No.
Do it.
Now I'm subconscious.
Do it.
I don't wanna.
Do it, bitch.
Just
No.
forget that I ever mentioned anything and say grandma.
Fuck you. No.
Please?
The first
Well, I'll listen to the
episode was in
playback.
1973.
Nice.
I just want to hear
I'll
it.
listen to the playback and
What if I don't
see it.
listen to this episode?
Then you don't. It doesn't matter.
Please do it for me.
It's my grandma.
You did that on purpose. You did.
I don't know what
There was
talking
almost
about.
there was almost a W in
He
there.
was like my
You know what
grandma.
of that? You know what I call my grandparents?
It's a Meemaw.
Mama.
There you go.
Mama and Papa.
Mama.
Do you know what I call my grandparents? I don't. They're dead.
Oh, shit.
I
Or
mean,
mine,
all of
but I
mine
still
are
call
as
him my
well.
grandma.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Anyway.
Oh.
We're at the age where all of our most of our grandparents are dead.
I've only ever had one grandparent, honestly. Like I had two grandmothers. One passed away when I was 4, though. I still have one. She's still alive.
Okay.
That's cool.
So-
So do I. My dad's mom.
Cool.
She's cool. She
Your
tries to
grandma?
get me high whenever I go over.
That
So
is
Fucking lit.
amazing.
No, honestly, like when I come over, she's like ready to give me a glass of wine, like immediately. Like, 2
everyone.
seconds walking in, she's like, "You want a glass of wine?"
You want a glass of wine? She says it like that. She says wine.
And like there was one time we were leaving, and she was boxing.
We were walking to my car and leaving, and
This is the
I go and hug her, and she's like trying to stop me from. She's like, "You don't want to go over there." And I look over her shoulder behind her, this huge billow of smoke rolling out, and my cousin was in the back seat.
Let me tell you, your grandma's so much cooler than my grandma.
My grandma's
So good.
my grandma's fucking wild in
My
though.
other grandma, she knows she's like very, very conservative, and you can't like no drugs, no alcohol.
Yeah, no, she was
stuff like
hotboxing.
This
That was on Thanksgiving too.
This is the grandma. I was about to say this is the grandma that we spent Thanksgiving with, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I was there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's so good.
she does that.
Is she cool?
She's
I love that.
she's kind of great. I should call her.
Oh, her food was fantastic. I remember
Oh, the
that.
food's always so good.
Mm-hmm.
So
Her collard
good.
greens.
Rice.
Does
For
she
sweet
regularly
rice.
hotbox, or is
Oh,
that
yeah.
just like
Oh, yeah.
okay, not just a one-off incident? That's
No,
Typically, people who hotbox, it's not a one-off incident for them.
Yeah, it's pretty regular thing.
This is like an every
Seasoned
Sunday
veterans.
kind of thing.
I don't know about every Sunday, but she definitely like smokes
Every Sunday.
She definitely
Blaze
smokes
it for
pretty
Jesus.
frequently.
Yeah, you praise to the Lord.
Blazing prices.
Yeah.
420 blaze and praise. Instead of wake and bake, it's blaze and praise.
I love that.
Yes. yes.
Oh my god.
Hell fucking yes.
We're at the lake.
Yeah, we are at the lake.
With everyone.
Yeah, and Chase
It's
was
Saturday afternoon.
Chase found a secret stash because he just knew. Well, because the old Clue led him there,
Yeah.
right? And then they were like, "Oh, let's."
What do you
it."
mean?
Like,
He was just safe at the motel.
that's true. Sorry.
Didn't do anything.
Wink wonk.
Wink.
Wink wonk.
Okay.
I forget where I heard that, but it changed. my
I
life
don't know
forever.
what Yoinkity Splinkity is from. I don't know if
I
that's
think
like
that's just straight off the dome for Issa.
He's-
I'm pretty sure that's just straight off the dome.
when I saw that typed, I'm like, this has to be from
The Yoinky,
something.
when Shadow Chase do the Yoinky Splinky. I'm pretty sure that was right off the dome. I'm pretty sure, because Issa's just that smart.
He's pretty good.
Consistently one of the funniest men to ever exist. Easily.
He like barely talks, but when he does, it's all zingers.
All zingers. You never want to miss a word he says because it's always worth it.
Right.
Always worth it.
We arrive at the lake at about 10 in the morning. 10 in the morning? Never
Yeah.
heard of her. Julian had driven down over an hour ago to pick us up before driving to Carl's house. Carl wasn't ready when we got there, and when he answered the door, his eyes were blurry and red. I took was that blurry?
Yeah.
That was
Bleary.
Blear?
Where? What word?
Bleary.
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 We don't need your fancy college learning, Johnny. Get out of here.
Fuck you.
You know, as Leo said, you know, college is bad for you. All it does is, what was it? It makes you more liberal. Is
Yeah,
that what
it
said?
makes you more liberal.
That's all it does.
Oh, damn.
It took him a good 20 minutes to get ready, and all the while I struggle not to glare at him. It's weird. I've been friends with the Ram for most of my entire life, and it's only now that I'm feeling real disgust for the person that he is.
Jeez, Chase.
So many self-created problems. He keeps his head down most of the time, so he doesn't see me. He's still feeling sick too, so he opts to ride in the truck bed on the way down, and Jenna sits with him.
Oh, wow. Well, at least Jenna and him are getting along this route.
Maybe. Where's the? Yeah, there's one.
Oh, your cough drops?
Yeah.
I got like 2 more over there in the
Lit.
kitchen. I got you prepared, I guess.
Yep. You know, I'm really I really do like the honey lemon ones.
They're
They
good,
have a nice
right?
kick as soon as you like pop them in.
They're
It's like,
perfectly mentholated. They're
Yeah.
tart but sweet. Really soothing. Very good.
I like it. I can't help but. Oh, you are ready for the night.
Holy shit.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yeah. You ever seen him do that?
No, I have. It's just like
It's always fun.
he just comes running down and just.
That's how he does. He does a triple
Nice
axle.
little like that, and then you. I can't do it again, but you know you do that.
He does a triple
Do
axle
all
with his
the
spine.
cracks.
Oh, I'm not done. Oh, hold on. Oh.
That's his
This is
procedure.
your nightly regimen.
his procedure, if you will.
It's great. Savannah's like, you're so fucking disgusting. Man. And that's before
Wait,
I
how is
crack
that?
my toes and
How is
stuff.
that gross? It's just cracking.
No,
my
no, she just says
joints.
that about me in general.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
like Johnny can just sitting there breathing,
I
and she'll be
will
like,
say
"You're
it's
fucking
impressive.
disgusting."
Who, Savannah?
No, like,
Oh,
you're
I mean, she
popping
is.
Yeah.
your joints and shit. Like, it's really impressive.
I don't know. I think
See,
Savannah
like-
is a kind person.
Oh, thanks.
Very, very
You keep
intelligent.
believing that. No, she is. She's wonderful. No, it's the way I assert dominance. I walk into a room.
You walk up to someone and just
break
start.
my bones. Bitch, I own you.
Goddamn.
Oh,
Oh, it's not as bad as when I wake up in the morning.
Oh, I just move and it's like a symphony of.
No, there's anyway.
Oh yeah. Sorry. That's an old joke about Johnny popping another bone in his body.
Only in the mornings.
Only in the mornings. How about you? How about you, fellow listeners? Can you pop your boners in the morning?
It's just a nice. Oh.
I forgot about that.
Oh, I don't get this every morning.
Oh, bless it.
How I wake up. It's like
Johnny
how I
doesn't
wake
have
up.
an alarm. His boner pops. It's so loud it wakes him
It's
up.
the built-in
the
like,
built-in
alarm.
natural alarm.
It's just a nice little. And then I go, oh, and I'm awake.
Time to go to the shower.
Bless it, man. Fucking blessed.
What the fuck?
Can you guys?
Ash wants to suck on the pop.
Okay. No, poll. We have to throw a poll out there. Can anyone else crack their dick in the morning?
I don't think this is a normal thing, Johnny. I'm
can't be
sorry.
the only
I
one.
don't think it's normal. I think you're just a freak.
No, I can't be the only one.
You're just
I'm
a
gonna
freak.
Google this right now.
Okay, you do
This
that.
You know
is
what?
search history.
You know what? You can, friend. You can do that.
Hold on. Oh, I should probably go into my private.
Oh, be brave.
Josh is like, put that shit on your profile.
Yeah.
You should put it on your resume. Can pop dick.
My own included.
I can't help but wonder what might happen if we have an accident. TJ sits next to me, and this time I'm sure to sit in the middle so that Julian is on the left and TJ is on my right.
Dang, Chase, you are such a petty little bitch.
It's
You seem
fine.
Super petty right now.
It feels better this way. As the lake comes into view, I rest upon TJ's knee. He glances at me, then nods in acknowledgement. He gives I give his thigh a squeeze. Ooh.
Ooh.
And then wait as we pull into the parking lot, going over the scenarios in my head for what might happen.
Chase is giving like so many mixed messages in this. Like he's pissed at TJ and annoyed with him, but then he's just like giving him a gentle thigh squeeze as
Yeah,
well.
isn't that what love is?
I guess. Well, here we are.
We don't say anything in response as we quietly get out of the truck. Oh, got it. Okay.
Did you let this cat lick a popsicle once?
No, he's just interested, I guess.
It's a new thing.
He won't stop staring at me for the popsicle.
When I had the rope, he was like, stare.
Yeah, I've never let him lick a popsicle before. He's just into it, I
You
guess.
should let him lick a popsicle.
Maybe.
What flavor do you think Ash likes?
He probably
This is
like.
cherry.
He'd probably like cherry.
Not grappu?
Nah,
He is fixated.
he's curious. He probably likes the smell.
What, just the smell of sugar?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just sugar water.
Yeah, okay.
Frozen sugar water.
And Jenna jumps out of the truck. Truck
Truck
bed, easily, yes. But Carl struggles, and I imagine him falling straight out and face planting into the asphalt. And Jenna helps him, though, and then we're all walking down the trail towards the lake, a single file. I walk right behind TJ, though, so I can keep an eye on him and anyone else that might try to fuck with him.
Does
Okay.
he want the stick?
Wow, it's been 12 years since I've been down here. Yeah. There's a cool freshness to the air by the lake. I breathe it in.
Oh, that's a nice picture.
Yeah. It was in Carl's route for one scene.
Mm-hmm.
I breathe it in and get a hit of the sweet memories of spending entire days down here. Swimming in the lake, building sandcastles, poking at dead fish on the beach, my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
And we start walking on the beach and approach the big boulder. I feel my heart start to hammer in my chest. I pick up my speed to catch up to TJ. How are you feeling? I'm okay. You don't sound okay. I'm nervous. We all are. I actually feel like I'm gonna throw up. TJ suddenly reaches out his paw and holds mine. I'm surprised. TJ's never done this before, and though I know it's probably due to the situation we're in, it still makes me feel warm inside. It's going to be okay. I know it. This is going to be the end.
Red flag.
TJ's
Red flag.
TJ's voice breaks up on the last word.
He's gonna pull out a gun, pull out the blicky.
Man, if TJ just pulled out a gun, shoots Carl, and just like kicks Jenna into the lake, split. Best character.
Damn. Get rid of everyone else.
The end. The end of what exactly? TJ's guilt over Sydney? The mystery over what exactly happened to him? Of the world as we know it? Yeah, that's probably it. Because I know that after this morning, things are never going to be the same again. I just remember that if it's buried by the boulder, it's probably gone by now. I know I've said that every time before, but the lake has flooded a few times since. I look up at the steep, rocky bank on our right. Remember that spring that it went all the way up to the road? Yeah. I look back at our friends. Jenna's walking side by side with Carl, talking to him in a low voice. Julian is ahead of them, and he's looking directly at me. I look away. I'm just saying that, even if it's there, it's probably water damage to the point that we won't be able to read it. TJ stares silent, and just as we come up on the rock, sitting there on the beach like it has since I can remember. Probably like it has seen since before the lake was even created. TJ still holds my paw as Julian, Jenna, and Carl. I'm sorry. Julian, Jenna, Carl stand up next to us.
God.
The five of us in a sort of semicircle around the boulder.
2 more seconds on each.
God damn.
Like in between.
You're right.
Sora.
Donald.
Donald!
Goofy. Jeez.
It's the worst.
It's pretty awful.
I read the line, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Well, here we are. You already said that, Julian.
Whatever. He's your favorite side character.
See, he said...
Julian says the exact same thing he said in the parking lot, and I feel myself starting to get annoyed.
Yeah, fuck you, Julian.
Time to just murder Julian.
Like, actually.
But I cling to TJ's paw, and that calms me down a little.
We'll put Julian in the lunchbox and put him back under the rock.
What?
I like to think the grave was for Julian.
I like to think so, too.
Yeah. So, if it's still here, it could be anywhere, knowing Sydney. And Jenna says his name carefully. He'd probably leave a marker of some kind. This one could be hard to find. Remember that, he said it's by Carl's drawing. It'd probably be right next to it.
I don't know, guys. The other ones were inside or something. This is just out on a beach. The sand's changing all the time.
Carl digs at the damp sand with a hoof.
I totally read that as dump sand.
Dump.
The dump
Oh, when you
sand.
make a poopy castle.
What?
Yeah!
You never heard of
Oh, yeah, okay. I had to process that one for a second.
Johnny's mind is so
it?
far
I was about
gone.
to say, that was done by Aaron Ego Raptor Hansen.
Poopy Castle.
We've been
Castle?
talking about poopy castles.
What, is he just shit on the beach and then make a castle
That's
around
what I
it?
was envisioning first. Then I was like, oh wait, no, you just
Yeah.
get it wet.
Yeah, you get it wet and it's
You just kind of let it go
drip.
through your hand.
it's a poopy
Oh,
castle.
okay. I get it.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
you could just make a castle out of shit. And that would also be a poopy castle.
That's.
It's more authentic.
I think I'd prefer the former to the latter, personally.
Well, can we start calling it dump sand?
If you really want.
It's much more appealing to
If
my brain.
if you feel
Yeah,
the
we were
need.
supposed
Need to dump some
buy
sand.
kinetic
Yeah.
sand today.
Need to sand some dump.
Yeah, we should buy a big box of kinetic sand and
Oh,
do sand
hell yeah.
castles.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Then you
Do
can
sand
make
castles
poopy
on a stream.
castles all the time.
Right.
Oh, I love making poopy castles.
Poop castles.
His paws shoved into his pockets, eyes downcast. Everything okay, Carl?
No.
I care so much. I say it sharply, not bothering to filter out the annoyance in my voice. He looks up at me, a bit surprised.
Huh? Yeah, I'm okay. I just feel sicker from the ride down.
Smoke too much?
Smoke weed every day.
Well, he does.
Carl frowns.
No, I just get sick sometimes when I'm stressed out. The weed makes me feel less sick, actually.
I stop myself from asking what it is he's so stressed out about.
Are you okay, Chase?
Mean.
Oh yeah, Chase is very
He's a spicy...
like
You're
this.
really
He is a
fucking
hot tamale in this one.
That's just what being friends with TJ makes you into, I think. You're friends with someone like TJ and you just suddenly, you're angry all the time. You're never happy.
Yep.
While, you know, when you're boyfriends with Leo, everything just feels great all the time. Like...
Mm-hmm.
You get your legs cut off.
He sweeps you right off your feet.
He really does.
You get a man that takes care of you while you bleed to death in his bed.
Yeah.
In his bathtub. You bleed to death in his bathtub.
No, he also carries you.
Oh,
to
yeah,
the
carries you to
bedroom.
the bed.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
That's when you die.
Yeah.
Ah, word.
You see Flynn staring at you
Yeah.
while you're dying.
Yeah, that's true.
Flynn's just like, you did this.
It's just like, you stupid fucking bitch.
You and your stupid stubby knot legs that are gone. I'm good. I shouldn't be drawing attention to myself right now. Meanwhile, yeah, I know, right? Julian is walking around the boulder, looking for the drawing. TJ lets go of my paw finally and starts to walk around the boulder from the other side. Almost immediately, he points excitedly. Oh, Carl, you're drawing. Carl slides up, siddles up to him before chuckling quietly.
Oh, yeah. For some reason, I thought it'd be gone by now.
Darian, your cat's stupid.
He's on a mission.
What's his mission?
I don't know. It's covert. It's clandestine.
He's trying to figure out a way to get on Darren's lap.
He's got a clearance. He can't tell you.
Ah, okay. Why would it be?
He passed Paul.
Yeah, he passed the poly.
Probably.
Like,
The top secret poly.
I can't. You chipped
Wait,
it
I
into
know
the rock.
Polly.
What?
I know Polly. She's
No,
great.
you don't know poly.
I don't know Polly.
No.
The cracker?
Oh my god.
No.
This is off the rails already.
Dolly Parton's a strange cousin.
Polly Darton. You stupid fuck.
Polly Darton.
Oh
I
my
wonder if
god.
there's someone out there named Polly Darton.
Is she the one who wrote that song 5 to 9?
Hold on. I've got to go on I guess Facebook for this to
Oh
see
my
if there's
God.
anyone out there named Polly Darton. Fuck!
How many are there?
I found a lot. Like a lot.
Johnny, I don't know how to tell you this, but your idea is not
1, 2,
original.
3, 4. No, this is like an old chick. Like this is her actual fucking name.
Yeah. Polly Darton. Polly's a real name and Darton's a real last name. I don't know what you're...
Former English teacher? Oh, you should add her as a friend.
Yeah, you should add her as a friend in Messenger. It's like, hey, are you Dolly Parton?
I,
Oh, sorry. My dyslexia made me read that wrong.
Oh my god.
Oh, she's very opinionated. This Polly Darton.
I mean,
Well, with a name like Polly Darton,
you kind of have to be.
kind of have to
You
be.
kind of
Like
have to
she
be.
is very opinionated.
So are you.
This is facts.
Oh yeah. Okay. I'm cool.
We're done looking up
Looking
Polly
up Polly
Darton.
Darton.
Didn't you spend a month doing that? Akara looks down at his paws.
Yeah, fucked my paws up doing it too. Yeah, Johnny, there was bound to be people in the world named Polly Darton.
There's no such thing as an original name.
No, everyone has had every name. This is just what it
I
is.
refuse.
Look up Johnny Mullen. See how many Johnny Mullins there are.
There's only one good one. I can tell you that.
Hmm.
I met him the other week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I typed in Johnny Moulin.
Is that the cow version of you?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I'm gonna catch a Miltank in a Pokemon game and call it Johnny Moulin.
I hate you. I hate you so much.
It's fine. I move around to stand next to them and see the rough outline of a muscular wolf with a long cape. A super wolf.
Super Wolf.
Carl has been obsessed with that superhero since the new movie came out that summer. I don't think he liked it very much because right after he saw it, he stopped working on the etching. Actually, it's actually pretty good, especially when you consider that Carl was like 9 when he did it.
Good job, Carl.
I push those memories out of my head, wiping out the smiling childhood face of Carl from my mind. Then I steel myself, preparing for what I'm going to say and for what's about to happen. Hey, look at the sand underneath it. Everyone looks down in unison at where I'm pointing my finger. I let it sink in for a moment before I say it. The dirt. It looks like it looks someone. Wait, the dirt. It looks someone dug it up recently.
Yeah, I think like is missing.
Okay. No one says anything. Or maybe the sand's just wetter there. I don't know. TJ kneels down next to the boulder, reaching out a paw to steady himself against it as Julian kneels down across from him. He reaches out with the other paw, poking at the loose looking dirt, slightly darker than the sand around it.
I'm not original.
Did you think you were?
I thought so in my head. I will say I'm the most popular Johnny Mullen out there.
So, like, I don't. Is that true?
As far as I can see.
There's not a famous one that comes to mind.
Except me, bitch.
How famous are you?
7.
He's pretty famous. I mean,
Okay.
he's done things that got people's attention.
Okay.
I am at least a 7 in fame.
Pretty good. Pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
I see.
Out of 30.
Yeah. Pretty good. Pretty good.
I thought you were gonna say something like, "I have the most I have the most friends on Facebook compared to the others." That means I'm.
I do have the most friends on Facebook compared to others, but I guarantee you there are no other Johnny Mullins out there that are endorsed by a custom drum company, SJC Drums. You should go check them.
Yeah.
I can't.
For all you drummers out there.
You know, this isn't the first time someone's been on here and like plugged their shits.
I'll plug.
That's
it.
just Johnny's like sponsor. Johnny's actual drum sponsor.
I
He's
figured.
sponsored by a real drum company.
As opposed to a fake one, you know.
He imposed a fake one that he just tells people about.
Man, I feel like I would want to do that. Just, yo, I'm sponsored by, and just like make some shit up.
Yeah,
Like,
today's video is sponsored by Bleep Blorp. Come and get your beat blorp,
oh
everyone.
my god. He reaches out with the other paw, poking at the. Oh, I already said that.
Yeah.
Oopsie. Still, no one says anything, and I decide not to push it further, knowing that I've already planted a seed of doubt in TJ's mind. We should have grabbed a garden shovel from your house, Carl.
Yeah.
I pick up the flat rock I used last night. Here. I hand it to Julian. Make him do the work.
Get to work,
He
bitch.
looks at it for a second before digging a sharp end into the dirt. It sinks in deep and easily before the stag turns out the sand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Less than a minute later, TJ gasps and reaches into the shallow hole, pulling out the lunchbox. Now that there's daylight, I can see the chipped green paint on the dragon. And TJ holds it for a moment, staring down at it. And Julian looks around us.
Was that Sydney's?
I can't remember, but TJ nods and, with shaky hands, unlatches the metal clasps. Carl stands further back than the rest of us, motionless. Jenna once again has a paw up to her mouth, not saying anything. TJ opens the lid. The hinges squeak a little as the tin... Oh? As the tin lid flops open, revealing my note. Wow, he was not having it.
He did not.
No,
want to
sir.
sit on that.
No, sir.
TJ still shaking. Wait, paw's still shaking. TJ reaches in. At this point, there's little hesitation in TJ's movement. He's eager to find out what it says, eager to get this done. TJ unfolds the note, then reads it. He doesn't read it aloud, instead letting his eyes go back and forth over the page while the rest of us wait. I know at this point that he's finished reading it, but he still doesn't say anything, eyes glued to the page. TJ? TJ doesn't say anything, continuing to stare. TJ, what does it say? TJ sits there for a few moments, or a few seconds, before he wordlessly holds out the note to no one in particular. His face is blank for the most part, but I can see the shock in his eyes. Julian takes it from him and starts reading.
You've reached the end, but I don't have the answer, so I'll ask you again. TJ, what happened to Sydney?
The silence that follows is one of the heaviest that I've ever experienced.
Damn. Damn, bro. Damn, Chase.
Chase doing what he wants.
You are such a fucker.
I mean, it's Chase.
It's true. Damn.
Carl's still frozen, but now he's looking up at Julian. Jenna's moved her paw from her mouth at this point, but... Oh.
He found a spot.
I guess he did.
Cats. Jenna's moved her paw from her mouth at this point, but she's clutching her necklace for her eyes on TJ. How do you clutch? I mean, I guess...
It's a choker. You can clench it.
Yeah, I guess. That just seems uncomfortable,
You can
though.
firmly grasp it in your hand.
Julian is just staring at the links, waiting, probably unsure of what any of this means. Oh, I thought he was licking it.
It almost looked like he was about to.
Okay.
He's looking at himself, though.
Okay. TJ, meanwhile, stares at the hole that we've dug up. His paws lying limp in his lap, ears drooping. I start walking over to him.
What does it mean? Do you guys know?
I rest a paw on TJ's shoulder, touching it softly. He doesn't move. So I crouch down next to him, slowly wrapping on an arm around his shoulder and drawing him in. I can feel him trembling.
Guys?
I look over at Julian with a sad look on my face. We have a friend who has a grudge against this whole thing. I think he might have been the one leaving the notes. TJ shakes his head again against me, but doesn't say anything. Julian stares.
But why?
I shrug, beginning to stroke the top of TJ's head. Julian looks from me to TJ. I don't know. Maybe he thought that this was his last chance to hurt TJ somehow. I really don't know. I hope that, all of Ash's movements can be felt in the microphone.
Getting vibrated into the microphone?
Yeah.
That would be
because he's just on the stool with the mic.
Yeah.
He's taking a bath.
He had to find a nice spot for it.
He grooming.
So.
You know, if you wanted to give him a bath, you could just take him to the shower downstairs, turn it
Close
on,
him in
and close the door.
Man, that'd be so mean. I feel like he would hate that. I feel like he'd hate that a lot.
What do you think, Megan?
What?
If, to give Ash a proper shower, we take him to the one downstairs, turn it on, and just close the door in on him.
He loses his fucking mind.
I would.
Yeah.
He would hate that.
Yeah, he would hate
I would
everything
feel bad for
forever.
him.
I wouldn't.
I would feel very bad.
No.
Yeah.
You give it 5 minutes, and he'll get over it.
But it's not even just washing him, it's just getting him wet.
True.
Eh.
Just fill it with bubbles. See?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look, it's fine.
Plug the drain so it fills with water and he has to swim around it.
Oh my god.
Jenna and Carl have walked up to the stand next to us, and both seem to be at a loss for words. The paper is different, though. TJ's voice is distant and faint, muffled against my chest. There are ways to make paper look old. Maybe he just didn't have time with this one. And Julian shakes his head.
Listen, I know I've only been a part of this for a day, but this is crazy. And those are a lot of assumptions. Do you really know what happened?
If you knew this friend of ours like we do, you'd understand how obvious this is. But then Jenna shakes her head as well. No. Flynn wouldn't do this. He's a jerk, but he wouldn't do this. You know that Flynn's been sending TJ threatening texts all week, and that he'd been out to fuck with TJ since we got here. And Jenna shakes her head again, but doesn't say anything.
He would.
I snap a gaze at Carl, growling. Glaring?
Glaring, actually.
Glaring.
Not growling.
I mean,
They're just like... "Grr."
these are
They
animals.
do, though.
They are animals.
Oh, never mind. I totally know everything that's going on in this series. I am Darian, after all.
Oh my god.
I've been here since episode 1.
Since episode 0.
Yeah.
The pilot.
Dude, even at his worst, he'd never do something like this. It's too fucked up. All of that work just to fuck with us? And it has to do with Sydney? No.
And who found the first note? Who's been Flynn's best friend since we all left?
Whoa, Chase.
Carl's eyes go wide.
As wide as I can.
Well, I mean, he's a Ramu. They can...
They have some eyes, I guess.
Yeah.
They got 2 of them.
TJ finally lifts his head, looking up at Carl. You're the one that gave it to us, set us off on this whole bullshit scavenger hunt. Carl takes a step back, mouth hanging open, looking at me like I'm some sort of alien or something. This entire thing was fucking crazy from the start. Our dead friend who left notes behind a decade ago, and somehow it's all still here, in the old school, in that house? Fuck that. Chase, stop it. Jenna's voice is soft and distant, lacking any sort of authority. I stand up, suddenly, staring the ram down.
What? How? No.
Carl takes another step back, and I can see his chest heaving. He can't even get his words out. It's like he's just run a marathon and can't catch his breath. Huh?
I don't.
Carl clutches his chest, and I can't help but notice how fucking gullible he looks right now.
That'd be guilty. He looks so fucking gullible.
He is gullible, yeah.
He's a gullible fella.
Ram.
Look, everyone knows I can't read on this channel.
Did you know that he suddenly retches and gags loudly?
He suddenly reaches and lags loudly.
Get the fuck out of here, Josh. Come on.
Carl, breathe. No, you can't use your fucking anxiety.
Dash.
I make air quotes.
Air quotes, actually.
You monster. Ooh. As a shield right now, did Flynn put you up to this? Carl retches again and doubles over, spitting out on the split. Wait,
That's spitting.
spitting on the ground. Okay. Carl. And Jenna starts walking towards the ram, but at that moment, something rushes past me, then past Jenna. I have a moment to see TJ's back.
Hot.
His tufted ears are laid flat against his head, like he's moved so fast. Like he's moved so fast that the wind has pushed them back. There's another quick movement that I can't quite see from my angle. But then Carl stumbles, a paw up to his face, letting out a gasp like he'd been holding his breath for 10 minutes. I lunge forward, reaching out for TJ as the cat goes in for another swipe. Carl jumps back towards the embankment. And as he does, he lands on the many rocks that separate the beach from the road. I grab the back of TJ's shirt, and at the same time, I see Carl's hooves disappear between the rocks. Then he falls back. Ooh.
Oh.
And then there's the sound like a thick branch snapping in two, cutting through the air like a gunshot.
No.
Immediately, Carl lets out the most hideous scream I've ever heard the ram make. No! Jenna runs past us, followed by Julian at a more even jog. Really? You're just gonna
Yeah, he's
Cattle.
laying down.
cattle? Just gonna smack the wire?
This is another interesting observation that I have. Like, this time it seems like the madness is actually getting to Chase.
Yeah.
And, like, he's not blacking out or anything like that.
No.
And also, he hasn't had any of those distractions from the curse.
Yeah.
Like, no sex, no drugs.
No nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, so...
Yeah, it gets to him more here than any
Yeah.
other.
And he's...
Because he's with the wholesome Christian boy, so
Because,
he can't...
like, to me, although I missed a lot of stuff, it seemed like all his animosity just came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of build up with some of
Yeah.
the earlier scenes with Julian, but that's a
And it's always around this time.
yeah. It's on Saturdays when it really gets to people.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I hold on to TJ. The Link's still going after Carl, making a yowling
Yeah.
sound as his claws swipe at the air, baring his teeth. He's wild, feral, not thinking at all.
And TJ, he is gone.
Yeah.
But that always happens.
Yeah, but he's gone like days
He
beforehand.
runs.
True.
Like,
Yeah.
He runs when he's affected, but this time he's violent.
Yeah. TJ, stop! I'm here. I try talking into the Lynx's ear, and at the same time, I feel him starting to go limp in my grasp, and the energy and rage slowly going out of him. I finally feel safe enough to turn him around, pulling him into a hug. It's okay. You got him. You're fine. You've murdered him.
Yeah.
TJ looks towards Carl one last time, watching the ram roll back and forth on his back, choking, howling, and screaming all at once. Oh my god! Oh my god! TJ suddenly turns his face into my chest and starts to cry.
Jesus, his ankle.
Carl, can you move? But Carl isn't listening, continuing to scream and hyperventilate at the same time. Call an ambulance. I don't know who she's talking to, but Julian pulls out his phone. TJ continues to sob in my chest, and I start to move away towards the trail, pulling TJ with me. I'll take TJ back to the motel. Yes, leave, please. Okay. Jenna snarls at me over her shoulder.
Hi, we need paramedics. Yeah, someone here tripped and broke his leg, and now he can't get up.
Life alert.
Right? Carl, I know it hurts, but you need to breathe. I'm going to count. Jenna's voice fades away as I start fast walking towards the trail, pulling the sobbing TJ along with me. Well, we'll end the part here.
Damn, that was pretty awful, huh?
What?
That was
It's
a time.
fine. You're having a wonderful day with TJ.
Wonderful day.
Wonderful day. You're
All
getting
right.
so close to him.
Oh, and another
So
thing,
very
too, is
close.
just, like, he felt it, you know? When he was saying that, like, today things didn't feel right and all
Yeah.
that stuff, but there was something else
He
gonna
knew it.
happen.
He freaking knew
He
it.
felt it.
And even Samuel is like, you're a monster.
Yeah, Samuel.
You monster.
You're an asshole.
Samuel says, fuck you, bro.
It is what it is. But we'll see you around, everyone.